I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. When I say George Orwell, 1984, what do you think about? Do you think about the Ministry of Truth? Do you think about Big Brother watching you everywhere? Or maybe it's the thought police. There's another theme in that book that has always stuck with me as much, if not more, than these others. Excuse me, still got cooties. It's been on my mind a lot lately, but this Venezuela mess, along with Trump renewing his ridiculous Greenland and Canada rhetoric, has brought it front and center. If you haven't read 1984, here's a cliff note to help. In the story, our world is divided into three superstates: Oceania, Eastasia, and Eurasia. These three states are in perpetual war. The alliances flip, the enemy changes, and the people are expected to forget they ever believed anything else. The point is to be always at war, so that resources are scarce and fear is high. This makes it easier for Big Brother to control the masses. Now, before Trump, there was always a threat from Russia towards Europe and from China towards Taiwan. But there wasn't a threat from America towards Canada or Greenland. Now we have a national security strategy in which the Trump administration aims to be the preeminent economic, political, and military power in the Western Hemisphere. You can look it up. It was published last November. I even did a video on it. That language isn't about alliances or defense. It's about dominance. Now, I'm not saying that Trump, Putin in Russia, and Xi in China are colluding to create three superstates. I really don't think that they could pull it off, even if they wanted to. I mean, neither Trump nor Putin will live as long as it would take. And Xi, he's shown far more patience and long-term strategic thinking than either Trump or Putin. But Trump has invaded Venezuela, and now I can't get Orwell's three superstates out of my head. Russia and China have strong interests in Venezuela. In her 2019 deposition to Congress, former U.S. National Security Council Russia expert Fiona Hill said that Russia was signaling very strongly that they wanted to somehow make some very strange swap arrangement between Venezuela and Ukraine. As we all know, Russia invaded Ukraine, and Putin has publicly stated that he not only intends to take Ukraine, but has also been open about wanting to restore the Soviet Union. If he succeeds in Ukraine, then he will keep going west as far as he can. The Trump administration has offered little resistance to Putin, has alienated our European allies, and shunned NATO. And now Trump needs Russia to ignore their interests in Venezuela. China has spent the past year tightening the screws on Taiwan. More drills, more threats, more pressure, while stopping short of an invasion. The U.S. response has been tepid warnings, arms sales, and strategic ambiguity, as Trump himself downplays the risk. And now Trump needs China to ignore their interests in Venezuela. And now I can't stop thinking about a real-life version of Orwell 1984, where Oceania is North America, South America, and Greenland. Eurasia is everything from Scotland to Russia. And Eastasia is everything else from China to Africa to Australia. I know how far-fetched and crazy this sounds. It is far-fetched, right? Right? Orwell wasn't trying to predict the future. He was showing us how power organizes itself in the absence of resistance. Once you see that pattern, it's hard to unsee it. I think it's time to go read some Stephen King. He's not nearly as scary as Orwell is right now. Thanks for listening. Good day.